everyone. Welcome to the couples forecast. All right. All right. Oh my God. Just give me a second, okay? I don't know why it's happening like this, but I think it's too bright, eh? All right. I'm sorry. Anyway, welcome to the couples forecast. Um, some people are not really open to changes, or some people are not really used to seeing, I don't know, some changes, especially in me. Um, I feel like I just want to explore the other side of me or the some other ideas. And people, some people find it a little bit odd or non-applicable or something like that. Well, I feel like, be open to little bit changes, in your life. Hi, Jessica. Hi, Scorpio Queen. Okay. All right. Now we'll be starting with Aries, okay, with the fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius this time, okay? So we'll be doing the couple spread, starting with what is going on. Ooh, wow. This is for Aries, okay? Okay. Aries, what's going on with you? This is for the, like, what's going on in your life right now in general, okay? Aries, if you're not really happy in your current situation right now, you need some space. You need to get out of it. You feel so stagnant. I mean, this person that made you feel like, they could move mountains with you in the past, now they're making you feel like, yeah, this is the overall. Some marital issues. Someone is having a different choice, having some issues, having some, you know, um, having some choices. All right. Now, the thing here is, especially if you're with a water sign, okay, someone that is younger than you, um, you need some space. I don't feel like the two of you will be breaking up. I don't see any divorce that's going to be happening between the two of you. But it seems like you need to know what is it that you really need to fix this relationship. I feel like there has been a lot of, you know, a lot of things in the past that you have done to create some changes, to adjust, to fix, to repair your foundation. You've traveled together before COVID. You've even contemplated into having a baby, or even until now, you're thinking about that if you don't have, children yet, or if you don't have a child yet. It seems like there are a lot of things that you have tried to rebuild this foundation just to make it work. But the thing here is there is something that you really need to cut out. And only you have the answer to this. Okay? The two of you still pretty much long for each other. But it's like, you know, it's like the two of you are trapped in a very difficult situation that you're not really seeing each other eye to eye. You have that high hopes and dreams. You have that high ambitions, a lot of responsibilities that you have taken in because you thought that the two of you can really make it work or the two of you can really make it through. Unfortunately, those dreams are the ones that actually divided the two of you more. Okay? One of you is already losing faith in this foundation, but your marital, vows or promises, I mean, your marriage right now is still standing, but it's slowly tearing apart. I also feel like Aries, in the past you have tried to, you know, best for last, we are on a fire sign right now. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. Now, your health is also starting to deteriorate. Too much stress, migraines almost every day, and it's like you're having a lot of issues, you know, you're having a lot of issues with your um, someone is also suffering from an ulcer because of overthinking, and you also feel so tired most of the time. Chronic fatigue is one thing that I'm picking up from this. It's like you have tried, you're trying to make this work, you're trying to make things move, okay, at this point, and you're also trying to, um, like, um, sorry, my dog is actually right here beside me. Anyway, you're trying to make things move between the two of you. There are some family issues, family influences, friends influences, and it seems like you are also having some anxiety. I mean, in this relationship, someone is already having an affair, or someone is committing an infidelity, which you already know and you're already aware, but you're more afraid of the competition rather than losing the marriage. For some reason, I feel like some of you feel so binded, bounded, or it's like you have that intense connection with this person that you know that your ties or your marriage will not just be severed just like that. But what if, your spouse right now will fall in love or will, it's like someone's going to be taking them away from you emotionally. This is what you fear the most. Okay? It's like there is an ending here that you really want to, that you really want to, and got the Eight of Cups, the Death card. Well, this is more of the Nine of Pentacles. It's like something is about to come to an end here, but you're still refusing. It's like you don't want to, you don't want to, like, accept the fact that there are some things that you need to give way to or that you need to move away to. All right? So this is your current situation right now. You don't know where your life is going. You don't know where is your direction. You don't know what are you going to do with your spouse right now, especially that you've been having some issues together. Okay? Let's take a look at your current relationship. Exactly, best for last. Sometimes people think of marriage as like a fairy tale. I mean, I'm not really against about the marriage, but So release. Let's take a look. What are they thinking? What are you thinking? And also their secrets. What are your karmic ties? Home. Okay. What are their current feelings and your feelings as well, both of you? This is you. Some of you also have an Aquarius or like an air sign or water sign in your chart. You still want to hold on to this, you still want to hold on to this relationship. I don't feel like you're ready to give up. I feel like you just want to give some time to to your spouse, whatever it is. And it seems like you only want to um, try to understand whatever it is that they're going through. You're still undecided whether you really want to walk away from this. Now, what are their current thinking? Oof, we got the Tower, the Four of Wands. They're not really happy at home, feeling so discontented, sexually not fulfilled, thinking of someone else, somebody at work. Ah. Mm-hmm. This is someone from work. Anyway, the current situation of your relationship right now is release, forgiveness, retreat, bondage, and home. Now, even though that you know that there is already an indication of this relationship, like that needs to be released, or there are some things from the past that needs to be released, the influences, or it could be that this actual relationship is something that you really need to release for you to recover, but you're still willing to forgive, okay? Or there needs to be some forgiveness, or it seems like both of you are still harboring, your past resentments, your past issues, your, whatever it is that already happened in the past. You need to take a few steps back. I've already said that in the previous spread that you need to, um, that you really need to take a few steps back, okay? You feel so stuck. Both of you, actually, it came out here. Both of you feel so stuck in this home environment. They are not so happy with your current living situation. They feel like they're only feeling so obliged. They're trying to think of, it's like they're entertaining themselves into something else just for them to forget about that this whole situation is that they are stuck with you and they don't know how to get out of this. Could be that there are some things that the two of you are binded together or that you're not really addressing, okay? Or it could be that your children or work or business or whatsoever that the two of you are just banded together, but they really want to think of other ways on how to release themselves to you. They feel so discontented. They've been looking into other ways. They've been thinking of some other things. Sexually, they're also not really satisfied at this point. And there is someone around. This is either a younger earth sign, younger or older, or somebody that they're working with. And it seems like this person, they're emotionally investing on this. Hmm. And it's like they let themselves be, get involved with this situation. Now, is there any other way for both of you to say this? They want to communicate with you. They want to talk to you. They want to, yeah, they want to see if there's any other way, if there's any other, you know, arrangement. The person that you're with right now, Aries, is younger than you. A little bit immature. It's like they want to have their own freedom. They're so depressed. There are a lot of things that they want to do in their life right now, and they don't know how to communicate properly without throwing tantrums or without, acting like a child or something like that. There used to be love, but what actually happened in this relationship? They've gone tired of waiting for you. Waiting for what? You become so overly ambitious. Could be you're with a water sign, air sign, or Scorpio. Um, they feel like you've become overly ambitious. You've already forgotten some of the things that you really need to tender in your relationship, and it's like you did not even like paid attention to their feelings in the past. So, they feel like it's like they've managed to tunnel their way out of this very difficult situation or relationship. And it's like they have been so unhappy right from the very beginning, but they have tried to look for ways on how to stay or how to make them stay. They're also not happy with some family issues, or it could be your own children or your own family. Could be that they're the only one who's been like taking care of your children, or looking after your family, or there are some issues with your family that, they kind of, they keep on meddling in your decisions. They feel so alone, okay, most of the time in this relationship. That's why they have tried to learn, they have tried to create their own tunnel out of this relationship. Not to, so that they won't be, so that they won't feel so alone, or so that they won't feel so like grieving. It's like they created their own change. Okay? This is at the bottom of the deck. Okay? The Seven of Swords. They've been lying. Lying to you, lying to themselves. You, on the other hand, you still feel so optimistic about this whole marriage or this whole relationship. And you feel like there's still a chance for the two of you to fix things, to work things, and to make it work. Okay? You still believe in your marriage. You still believe that this is the person that got the Two of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. You feel like whatever, whatever it is that you're going through is only a phase. And the two of you can still surpass this just like before because you really love each other. You still find happiness with this person. A lot of positive cards actually came out from your side, okay? I got the Sun, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. You're still willing to forgive this person. Even though you're already having some second thoughts. But I feel like, Aries, you have such a big heart for this person that you really love them so much. Or that you are like more than willing to try it once again, even take them to like a, I don't know, like a dream destination, do your second honeymoon, marry them all over again. To do in order for them to make you, in order for them to believe that you're really changing. You don't want them to go, or you don't want to let them go. It's like you feel like while there's still a chance, or while there's still some, you could still find reason for them to stay, you will. But I feel like, Aries, it's time for you to think more about yourself first. It's time for you to look more, take a few steps back. Could be that what is it that you're really fighting for this relationship? Is it your ego? Is it your, your family, your status? Or is it really love? Because I feel like the situation is already demanding for, for some deep thinking and self-love, self-respect, healing, closure of old wounds. Because I feel like, yeah, you would try to make it work. You would try to, you would try to woo this person, give them everything that they want, present them with all the material things that, that can make them happy. But right after that, what? You're just going to go back to how it used to be, and then there will be some other fights, and then those fights will just, keep on piling up. There are some things from the past that the two of you will be bringing up, and same old stuff. Okay? Now, from your end, I feel like you're still willing to make it work. You're still willing to forgive this person. You're aware of whatever it is that they are doing. But with this person, they really want to free themselves up. They really want to get out of this whole situation. They really want to, um, they really want to, like, get out of this. You know what? I feel like at this point, it's much better if you would just give them whatever it is that they want. You're the one who is much more stable here. I feel like even if you would try to walk away from the situation, you will still come out victorious. All right? Let's take a look. What is your karmic situation or past life connection with this person? What are your karmic lessons? Who is this person in your past life? What are the things that you need to learn at this point? If you have tried to separate in the past, why is it that the two of you are still sticking together, still together? Let's take a look at your past life. And what are your karmic lessons, okay? Orphan. Could be that this is the reason why you're having this codependence. Food and hunger. This is the reason why you're working so hard, because you're so afraid of getting hungry and going through poverty. Male and female, you're very much in touch with your masculinity and femininity. High priest or high priestess, you have like a very sharp intuition. I feel like the person that you're also with came out both as high priestess. Both of you are very intuitive. Monk or non, lessons and blessings, wars and battles. This is the reason why your personalities are like clashing all the time. Vows. Okay, so this is the reason why. You made a promise to each other, or you made a promise to this person. Now, in your past life, I feel like this is the lesson. This is the reason why, even if you want to try and free yourself up from each other, there are some vows. There are some promises that you need to fulfill. You made a promise to this person. Could be that you made a promise before that you will never let them go. You will never let them down. You will never let this, it's like there is a promise that you need to fulfill. Now, you feel so alone. You're so afraid of letting other people get into your life, get into your circle, be a part of your circle, mangle your defense. It's like you're so afraid of letting other people in. Most of the time you feel so alone, or most of the time you're not really used to having someone in your life. That's why you're having a hard time, like making things work with somebody. And this is also the reason why your partner feels like they're an outsider. Okay? Now, food and hunger. You have gone through such poverty and strife in your past life. That's why you're working so hard. You don't want to go through that hunger again, or you don't want to have any. It's like you hate it when there's no food in the fridge or in the table, and you have the tendency to overshop, or it's like you're buying a lot of groceries all the time. You have a lot of food stuck in your cupboards or something like that. It is because of this. Now, male or female, some of you are bisexual, okay? Some of you are very much in touch with your masculinity and femininity, or some of you are very much in touch with your other side, or other, because all people have this. We all have masculine side and feminine side. It only depends which one is much more dominant. All right? High priest or high priestess, you used to be a high priest or high priestess in your past life. Could be that you also have some knowledge in witchcraft or spell casting, or you came from a long line of family of witches or something like that, and you have very sharp intuition. Okay, you have that sharp instinct or observation, and it's like the first impression, your first instinct, that's always the right one. That's why and you're aware that your partner is having an affair, and it's not just the first time. You're a very spiritual person. You were raised by a monk or non. It could be that this is the reason why you're such an orphan. Lessons and blessings. There are some lessons from the past and blessings that right now that you need to adhere, that you need to appreciate. Wars and battles. This is the reason why that your personalities are clashing. Both of you are like it's like the two of you are enemies. The two of you, whenever you fight, it's like you're in each other's necks, or it's like you're having a lot of, like it's like when both of you are very sharp tongued. Okay, it's like verbally you keep on hurting each other. There are some things that the two of you couldn't really stand to one another. And every time that you fight, there are some things that you'll say to your partner will also say to you. It's like the two of you are just keep on firing cannons into each other's camp. Vows. You made a promise to this person. And while that promise is still standing and you haven't really fulfilled, it will be impossible for the two of you to let go of each other or to sever your ties. Okay? You have the gift of writing, and you used to be a writer in your past life. Plus, you may also start journaling or writing a diary and share it someday. Write a book about your journey and write a book about whatever it is that you have gone through. Okay? Some of the writers in the past become a light worker because they are meant to track into that path so that they could lead other people who's also going through the same journey as theirs. Forgiveness. This actually came out twice. The forgiveness and the relationship card, and then this. So it means that this person will just keep on hurting you over and over again, and you will still keep on forgiving them. And then spirituality and religion. You're a very spiritual person. You have very strong faith. It's like whenever you already run out of things or you already run out of answers to your problems, you feel like, okay, God will always have the answer. God will never give me some things that I cannot really surpass. So you have a very strong faith. And you are an old soul. You were born during the biblical times. Okay? So let's take a look. Where is this going to go? Plus your sexual compatibilities. Okay? So that is your karmic ties or your karmic lesson. You made a promise to each other, and it will be really impossible. Hold on. And it will be really impossible for the two of you to really let go of each other, not unless that promise has been fulfilled already. Alright, where is this going to go? Judgment. Trying to make a decision about the two of you. Two of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Your partner is already contemplating into making a decision whether they're going to go for this earth sign or not. Okay? It seems like somebody around them which is younger. Oh. Well, you want them to cut it off. Hermit. Could be that this person that they're pining for is a Virgo. Star. And the one that you're with right now has an Aquarius or like an air sign. Seven of Swords. Five of Swords. Three of Cups. Page of Pentacles. It seems like you already know who this person is. You have already met them. Page of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. The Sun. Ace of Wands. Death card. Bottom line is the two of you are still gonna be trying. This is the bottom of the card. The Empress. Okay. Oh, well, Aries. I feel like you will, it's like, I don't feel like you're ready to say goodbye to this person. But this person is always thinking of how to cut it off with you. Two Knights. One Knight of Wands. Oh, wow. They have a different choice. Well, they have two choices. One that is a Knight of Pentacles, and one is the Knight of Wands. I feel like this person is more of a Virgo, and the other person is a Leo, or any other fire sign. Anyway, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the Tower, Ten of Wands, the Devil, the Emperor. This is your card, Aries. Oh, well, Aries. You're still willing to fight for this. Wow. I really admire your spirit, you know. You're still more than willing to forgive and wow. Um okay, let me read it to you first. Your partner is already making a decision of whom they really want to go out, whom they want to go with, or who will be on their side. Okay, they're just waiting for the right moment. They're just waiting for the perfect timing. While you, on the other hand, you don't want to. Some of you who's already married, you don't want a divorce. You know that they're lying to you. You know that they're like contemplating into this, but you still want to fight for this. You feel like this person is your world, your destiny, and something like that. But them, it's like I feel like some of your partners are going through midlife crisis. Well, they're very busy. It seems like sometimes they're also gonna like they also reason out to you that they're just busy working and that they have to work overtime, but they're actually working on something else. Uh, they're very much concentrated. It's like they are trying to get back at you for ignoring their needs, for whatever it is in the past. You know, it's like they're trying to get back at you. They just want to hurt you intentionally, which is, that's very spiteful. For them, this is already over. Okay, they just want to go in their own separate way, go in your own separate ways. They just want to free themselves up, and they really want to talk to you about it. But for you, it's like, no, let's work this out. You know, um, you want them to leave their other relationship. You're not yet ready to leave or to walk away. You feel like you're still holding, few aces in you. But this person is like, like they're so desperate to free themselves up from you. Uh, Aries, this is more of a one-sided affair. This is more of a one-sided marriage. Or this is more of, it could be reversed. This is a general reading, okay? It could be different, or it could be like, the roles are reversed. But this is more of a one-sided relationship. I also feel like the reason why you're fighting for this is because you don't want this, you don't want your partner to go with this person, whoever this is. And you just don't want to feel defeated. Especially that you appear as a king and this person is only a knight. Okay? Well, the Empress and the Emperor came out here, so it seems like the two of you are the divine masculine, divine feminine, but hmm. I feel like, bottom line of this, if you will just keep on fighting for this, it will be much more hurtful and painful to the extent that you will, you know, you'll just forget, like, what is it that you're really fighting for this? What are you fighting for? Like, why do you still remain in this relationship? Let's take a look at your sex life. Because they're so unhappy with you sexually. So let's take a look at your sex life. Um, they're a very sexual person. Let's take a look. They also find excitement in, I don't know, hiding. You know, some people have that kind of energy or behavior that they find more excitement in hiding, you know, curtain relationships. You're more on the emotional side, even though, I'm not saying that you're, like asexual or something like that, but hmm, your person loves to be desired, to be praised, to be treated like a goddess, to be, to have that rowdy and wild sex. I mean, when you're in a long-term relationship, it becomes more of a companionship. It's not just like, it can't always be like in a, what do you call this? It can't always be in a honeymoon stage. But this person is like, since that they are so immature, and it's like, I feel like they're also pretty much selfish. But instead of resolving your differences, trying to find whatever it is that they need to find about, how to resolve your sexual problems, they turn into other form of entertainment or other form of energy. They like it a little bit rough, but with you, it's like you're more into the romantic side. Although you fancy the bondage, the BDSM, okay? But it's like you have already offered everything to this person. You have tried, like, giving them whatever it is that can make them happy, but they're still like thinking or looking into something else. They seem so unhappy, but you fail to notice it, okay? And it's like you've been wondering and thinking, what are the things that can still make them happy for the sake of your family? Because you're the only one who really loves this person, and you're the only one who's really in love with them. But with them, it's like this is their thing. You're not on the same page, okay? And this is more of a very toxic person. I'm sorry for cross watchers, okay? But if this doesn't really apply to you, then obviously this is not for you. Some, I mean, some of you have the tendency to be so frigid, especially if you're always tired, especially if you've been like mentally stressed out. You're so sexually unresponsive. That's why your person feels so tired, okay? It feels so frustrated. They want a different fetish, okay? They have this, I don't know, this kind of mindset and thinking, all right? Which for you, it's like you want something traditional. You are not on the same page romantically and sexually with this person. There are too many issues that I'm seeing. And there are too many differences, toxicities, unhealthy patterns and behaviors. It's time for you to love yourself, Aries. All right. Let's take a look at the advice for you. Home. The home keeps on coming up. Letting go, which you are refusing. Help from above. It seems like the universe is finally stepping in. Have faith. Alchemy. Sexuality. Selling out. Self-sabotage. Say what you mean. Entrapment. Pride. I feel like this is the reason why you're just holding on to this marriage. Wild. Family and tribe. Now, this whole front keeps on coming up. And I feel like this is only the reason why you're really holding on to this. Plus the pride. And then the family. It could be the family honor. It could be for your children. For whatever reason it is. You're refusing to let go. But the cards are already advising you to do this. The universe will finally be stepping in. Okay, if you can't make a choice, then the universe is the one who will be making a choice for you. And sometimes it's not really a very good one. Have faith. Okay. This is the Magician. It's time for new beginnings. I also feel like you need to reconnect with your inner self. Okay. You also need to fix your sex life. Selling out. Well, this is more of you're still wounded from the past, especially if you're a woman. Self-sabotage by overthinking and by staying in a toxic relationship. You're self-sabotaging yourself. Say what you mean. Don't make any promises that you can keep. Don't entrap yourself into the situation. You can free yourself up. Don't let your pride get in the way or entrap you. And you need to be a little bit more wild. Unleash the other side of you. Okay? Now let's take a look at your oracle cards. The next sign will be Leo, okay? Three of Autumn, Prince of Summer, High Priestess, and the Magician. Both came out. Oh, this High Priestess keeps on coming up. Seven of Autumn. Justice. The Emperor, this is your card. Life experience, awakening, Five of Spring. The Moon, Five of Autumn, King of Autumn. This is the King of Wands. Okay. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. You know, Aries, when it comes to money, there's no problem with this. It's like it will be like, because of your past life experiences, the universe will be blessing you with a lot of abundance. But you have to work so hard. And there are times that you will have to sacrifice your own personal relationships just for you to gain, continuously gain. Justice, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. If ever that you will be reaching up to the conclusion and decision of severing ties and really like divorcing, you're the one who will be calling the shots. Emperor, use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. Life experience, this is more of the Tower. Let go of belief in systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event, see? A situation that leads to significant opportunities. Don't be so afraid of letting go of something that is no longer working. Because sometimes you just need to look into, into a different perspective for you not to miss other opportunities. Because you're holding on to something that is almost dying. And because you're holding on it too tightly, you're suffocating it. Okay, you're suffocating the person, the relationship, the situation whatsoever. Loosen up a bit. It's time for you to let go. Awakening, change the way you're looking at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, and a temporary pause in the action. Besides, your partner have two options. Five of Spring, opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious people. The Moon, powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. So the Seven of Autumn, life experience in the Moon. Okay. Five of Autumn, reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for a career change, feeling challenged by money issues. King of Autumn, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. Actually, this is your partner. Okay, the Five of Autumn. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right, everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. So don't be afraid of letting go. There will be some golden opportunities that will be coming your way. You just need to learn how to love yourself, fix your energy, and do some soul searching before moving on to the next relationship. I don't see any new relationship or new person coming your way because I feel like you need to heal first. All right, Leo, let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Morticia, toxic is, let's say for example, they keep, instead of them resolving the situation, they would just keep on throwing tantrums, dramas, throwing a fight, breaking things, like cursing here and there, insulting you. It's, they never own up to their mistakes. They never take responsibilities of their actions. They keep on finger pointing, something like that. Leo, let's take a look first. What is your overall situation? What's going on? The Fox. Someone is lying. Someone is also trying to escape and trying to steal moments. Ooh, wow. All right, this is the overall. Leo, it seems like there is something that you're going to be discovering, or it could be your partner, okay? But there is already a question of infidelity here. This is more of the someone who's been like acting like a thief, stealing moments. This is more of the Seven of Swords, okay? And this is more of this is the affair. Now you will be discovering something about, like an affair, or like someone who's, you know, who have a questionable integrity, or it could be that there will be communications between the two of you about your current situation right now, but you feel like you just want to take your time. You don't want to leave this all behind. You just don't want to walk away. You feel like that there's still a chance, okay, even though that there has been a lot of patterns in the past. You feel like there's still a chance for the two of you to still reconnect and rebuild this whole connection. Um, I feel like there's still a chance for the two of you to still fix this up. And you will be fixing up, especially if you already have kids, 2 kids, three. You just need to remove the outside influences. I also feel like some of you who still able to get pregnant, or for your partner to get pregnant, there will be an upcoming pregnancy. Okay, so it could be that you're gonna have 3 or 4. You will have 3 or 4 more children. Okay, or another one. Now you will try to fix things. Sorry, to fix things, and you will also learn how to forgive. As this card came out, this is the Queen of Cups. The two of you are still very much in love. You still believe that there are still a lot more reasons for you to stay rather than to go. And you haven't really loosened up hope. You feel like you only need some time. And you are also like willing to, oh, this is so good. See? The two of you still love each other. The two of you still have a lot of, um, like love. Unlike with the others that they're just like holding on because of their pride. But the two of you are still very much in love with each other, not to mention this. So, there will be some forgiveness. Your partner will also be, especially if you're with a water sign, your partner will be very much appreciating your soft-heartedness, and it's like they will also feel so, well, not really humiliated, but they're gonna feel more of gracious to you, or thankful, or they will be appreciating your gesture. I don't feel like that there is a hidden agenda to this. It seems like you will be both moving. Oh, good cards. Leo, those are really good. It seems like the two of you will just learn somehow more things that you've already forgotten, how to apply to the situation, how to resolve your conflicts, how to please each other, because it could be that your family is growing, and it seems like you've been so busy with your workplace. There are some loans and some other responsibilities that's always in your mind, and you've already forgotten how it is to please your partner. Okay, so this is good. It seems like even though that there has been some infidelities or some suspicions in the past, both of you are still willing to make things work, to hold on to this situation, and to, you know. Now let's take a look. Like, what is your current situation? Okay. How do you feel about one another? Patience. You have a lot of patience towards one another. Compassion. Forgiveness. This is so good. Boundaries. Release. Oh, both of you are so walled up, which is, I feel like that's normal for some people who's been like, who had already gone through a lot of hurt and pain and anguish, but you're still willing to forgive. Both of you are still sharing same compassion towards one another. You have high tolerance, but you need to release your boundaries. This is you. You're so disappointed with the lies and betrayals. Well, obviously, who wouldn't be? Okay. And your partner. It's like there will, there are some times that you really want to release your anger, but it's like you're thinking, oh, like I also have fault in this situation. This is looking good. Okay, Leo. You feel so disappointed with this whole situation. All right? You feel like this is the first 3 cards of yours. Okay, you feel so stuck, and it's like, you just need to release this. Whatever already happened in the past, okay? Because this is the reason why some things are not really moving in your relationship, and you know that you also need to learn how to forgive. There's like, or it could be that, it's you who already disappointed your partner, okay? Because there has been some infidelities or some, temptations that you find it hard to resist or something like that. But you just need to let this one go. If you want to make some brand new beginnings, since that both of you are so willing to make it work, which is I feel like it's still going to be working out, you need to let go of this. The lies, the betrayals, the disappointments, the tower moments and everything. And you feel like this person will always be your happiness, will always be the mother or the father of your kids. And it's like even if the two of you needs to renew your vows, like rebuild your foundations or even move to a new house, you will. Okay? Because you feel like this will always be the only person for you. Now, you are trying to fight off some devilish ideas, influences, or some things around you that you feel like is kind of ruining your relationship. This is also the reason why that there has been some infidelities that already occurred in the past. It's because of some bad influences. And now you're trying to wall yourself up in order for you to protect your relationship, which is very good. And this will always be the one for you. Okay? As you find your partner, the queen of queens, or they are the empress. Now, your partner towards you, they feel so guilty. They're kind of remorsing and there are a lot of resentments. They also feel like there's a hole in their heart or there's a hole in their soul. So they know, they're very much aware. It could be that you're the one who hurted them, that there's still like a hole that they need to tender, that they need to nurse the wound, okay, in order for them to close it. And I feel like some of you will be moving to a new place or a new house. Some of you will be buying a new house. Some of you will be selling your old place right now in order for you to move to a new place. Brand new beginnings. And I got the 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So yeah, it seems like there will be some brand new beginnings, forgiveness, healing, offering. I feel like it's not just one-sided effort. Both of you will be making an effort towards one another to woo each other, to please each other, and to, to show your love for one another. Forgiveness plus financial stability. I feel like the two of you are so good when it comes to combining your energy when it comes to business. Or you could be that your partner is so good in handling finances or managing your finances. So this is a very good indication, Leo. I don't see any problem here. You just, I mean, all relationships go through a lot of hurdles and go through a lot of issues. And you're one of those strong relationships. Let's take a look. What are your karmic ties together? What's your past life? Forgiveness. Spouse. This is very good. You're really like married to each other even in the past. Wisdom. Vows. That's why, I don't feel like the two of you, I mean, if ever that something's still gonna happen in the past, sorry, in the future, it's not gonna be that easy for both of you to really like just let go and, like, let's just separate and go in our own ways and stuff like that. Ah, this both came out. Spouse and then karmic relationship. You've had 3 lives together. There needs to be some forgiveness. Okay, I feel like in the past there was also an infidelity, but then you were gifted with so much wisdom that you know how to tame your spouse. Or it could be that your spouse knows how to tame you because you're the wild beast, okay? You're the Leo. And there has been what do you call this? Like a promise, okay? Like a golden promise that the two of you will always be honoring. You were born as a Native American, and then your spouse was born in Egypt. Both of you have advanced knowledge, but it's like when you fight, see, here's the thing. When you're in good terms, you get along so well, but when you fight, it's like it's World War III, okay? You really fight a lot, and there are some harsh words that's being unleashed here. Transportation, well, you died in a transportation in an accident, and your love life right now is affecting your current situation or relationship. So this is more of a karmic and destiny, and you persecution inquisition. So you're so you don't like it when you're being accused of something of that is too far off from happening, or you don't like it when you're accusing of someone. Because you know how it feels. You were accused in the past. You were stoned. Okay? So there are 2 things. Oh, sorry. Your partner has been stoned to death. I don't feel like they are a witch, but they are stoned to death and you died in transportation. So this is a very strong relationship. This can't just be, the two of you can just let go of each other. Let's see, where is this gonna go? Will there be another cheating? Will there be another infidelity? I feel like sexually the two of you are also very compatible, but we'll see. Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Ten of Cups, Seven of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Five of Wands, the Tower, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Moon, this is the bottom, King of Swords. Well, the King of Swords is actually a very wise person, mind over heart person. They're not really emotional, or they use their logic more than their emotions. So you're ready to, to fight for this union. I don't feel like, it's not about the infidelity that that can deter your, or that can sever your ties together, that can dissolve your marriage. This is not a challenge for you. This is not a threat for you. You know that you will always have the edge to your partner, or among other people, that even if they will be, or it could be you, even if there will be some other temptations, that the two of you will still be drawn back to each other, because this is not the first time that this happened. I don't feel like, third party is the one that will be dissolving, or that will be, it's, let's say, for example, that will be like making the two of you separate or go from your different paths or different ways. I feel like it's something else. I'm picking up money. I feel like if, if the time comes that the two of you will struggle, or if the two of you will go for go through some poverty, that's the time that the two of you are really going to be letting go of each other, or not really let go of each other, but you have to move away in order for you to work, and then the distance, that's going to be the problem. But you will still keep on getting drawn to each other, and you will still keep on, like going back to one another. Now, because this is where the Two of Pentacles came out here, and then the Seven of Swords. So this is going to be your tower moment, the distance and the money. It's not the infidelity. Okay? So this is going to be the next test of your relationship as well. Distance and then money. I feel like you will be going through, especially right now, that there are a lot of people who's been losing their jobs, and a lot of companies are closing in because of some economic turmoil, every whatever that's been happening all over the world. I feel like one of you needs to find some opportunities, especially that you already have kids, or if your partner will get pregnant soon. Okay? So this is going to be your next test. Um, you don't want to go through a period of struggle. You're so afraid of going through financial strife. And this is going to be the test for you. And if ever, I feel like it's One of you will get sick, one of you will have some health issues. This is the thing that the two of you really have to go through and fight through. Well, even if you will move away, your partner will be following you. They're not going to give up. But it's like you love each other so much. This is a very good relationship, Leo. This is a very strong foundation, unconditional love. It's like the two of you will always be ready to forgive. Of course, that there will be some temptations that both of you are not perfect. Nobody's deemed to be perfect. And, like there are times that you feel so weak and tempted and whatsoever, you're going to give in. But then, the other person would just cry it off, forgive, start all over again, fix things, repair, your foundations, repair the tower. It's like you know each other so much that you are so willing to give way, whatever it takes, whatever it is. Nobody can get in between. This is a very strong relationship. It's good. It's kind of refreshing. But this is a very strong relationship. You love each other so much. So if you are a Leo, sorry, if you are having an affair with a Leo and you're waiting for them to to go in their own to leave their spouses, it's gonna be hard. I'm not saying all. I mean, this is a general reading, okay? It depends. Let's take a look now at your sexual compatibilities. Why is it that one of you keeps on having an affair? Sometimes it's the sexual differences. Your partner is not really into oral. Not really open to new positions or adventures. Sometimes you like to role play or explore some other activities or positions, but your partner is very closed off. It's the oral. And your partner is very well aware of their own shortcomings. Yep. They're very well aware of this. So, and you, I feel like if you have a position in your company, or if you're, if you're the boss, you always use your authority over others just to get what you want. So, Leo, you love, who would it be? You love different positions, exploring different options, different styles, like, sometimes you wish for your partner to be a little bit more open, do the things that you can see online or in a porn or something like that, or whatsoever, but you feel like your partner is too closed off when it comes to these matters, and you have tried to, let's say for example, buy them something like a toy or something like that, or any other additives to your sex life, but they're not really open. So this is the reason why you keep on having a little bit of adventure of your own. Okay? And it's more of the people around you. Okay? This is your main problem. Okay? This thing. This is just your main issue. All right. So it's the sexual excitement. Regardless of your age, regardless of how old are you right now, it doesn't matter because you feel like you will always have that stamina. Okay? Your partner, on the other hand, they're very well aware of their, of their shortcomings. They're also very well aware that this is the reason why you keep on looking for someone else, or you keep on, having some issues in your relationships. But they love you. They really love you. And there are times that, when they are also in the mood, it's like, you feel so cold towards them. But every time that there's always a reset to your situation or to your relationship, the two of you keeps on, trying to make it through. And they're, I feel like for the next coming months or for the next coming, yeah, weeks, they're gonna try their best. Okay, they will try to be a little bit more open. Plus, there will be some communications, and I feel like they will also be giving an ultimatum. You, on the other hand, it's you feel like sometimes your sex life is already dead, and you always fancy outdoor sex. It's not just like inside a home. You want to do it in a different place. You also want to have a little bit of an excitement, and you love to shower your partner with some lavish things. You also want to, do this. But so, yeah. So this is the only thing that is your main problem. Sexual compatibility. You have high sex drive. And your partner is like, no, I don't like that. You. You know? Hmm. Let's take a look now at your advice. I also feel like you met someone in the past and you're wishing for you. It's like if you can just combine the two of them. It's someone with high sexual drive and someone who's like like a performer, and then your wife right now. It's like you wish you can have them both in one personality. Beauty. You have a very beautiful partner, especially if you're a man. Victim consciousness, sadness, letting go, selling out. Take off your mask. Courage. Sexuality. This is the bottom of the deck. You have that wild, and it's like you need to tame the beast inside of you. Okay, you have a very high sexual drive, and there, this is a cycle that just keeps on repeating over and over again. You just need to learn how to love yourself and be a little bit more contented, because your partner, they adore your beauty, or your partner is also very beautiful. But if come to think of it, what if the roles will be reversed? And your partner is the one who will keep on committing infidelities. Okay? Now, there will be some lessons and help from above, or help from the universe. So the universe will finally be stepping in. You need to tender your wounds and heal your childhood trauma. Victim consciousness, you're not always the victim. Okay? You're not always the victim here. If your partner has some shortcomings, then so were you. Sadness. You feel so guilty every time you hurt your partner. Letting go. Okay? And then selling out. Selling out is more of the healing your old wounds of the past. Stop pretending. Find the courage to change. And, fix your sexuality. Well, it's your sexual prowess. Now let's take a look at your oracle. Next will be Sagittarius. The Emperor. Nine of Spring, Three of Spring, Four of Winter, Prince of Spring, King of Autumn, the Dreamer, Ten of Winter, Two of Summer, Unity, Ace of Winter, the Magician, the Chariot. Changes are coming. Okay, the Emperor used logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. You will only, you will have like more luck in your career and more success will also be coming your way if you just try to fix whatever that's been like happening and going on, inside of you, like your insecurities. Most of the people that cheats, they're insecure. For some people who always want to have that control over others or over their partners, they have lesser love. Okay? Because they want everything to be in their own terms. Because they're so afraid of the other person doing the things that they're doing unto them. Okay? Nine of Spring, protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. Three of Spring, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Four of Winter, set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep, or a vacation. You're going on a vacation around the time of winter. Prince of Spring, charming, self-confident, passionate, and restless. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. King of Autumn, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. Be assertive when it comes that you know is right. Everything going your way, a good person or company to work for. Dreamer, embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. Ten of Winter, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. Two of Summer, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness is the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. See, I told you. This is a very good, loving relationship. Well, loving with a tinge of temptation. Unity, do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. Ace of Winter, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. The Magician, you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. And the Chariot, this is the bottom of the deck. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. This is what you need to practice. Celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. All right, finally, the last sign, Sag. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. What's going to happen? What is your overall situation at this point, okay? It's like you're going through some strife in your current relationship. There's some distance, reminiscing.